Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Strange Origins Podcast, episode 70. There you go.
Oh shit, we went past the fucking.
Sex
We're
one.
done now. We're done 69. We didn't even
Yeah.
do sex one. It's just got brief.
Yeah. It was a brief, I don't even know what it was, recounting.
There was a lot. There was a lot of things going on. So I don't think we could have focused
True.
on one specific topic. But
That's it. We end at 100. We
of
rebrand
century.
Strange Origins 2.
season 2.
Yeah, season 2. Every 100 episodes.
Oh fuck no.
Ugh. Yes.
Fuck no.
How have you been? How was your 7?
7. It's been interesting actually.
Yeah?
I'm joking. Stop.
Yeah. I was going to say, shit.
It's interesting in a way of like, in my opinion, it's like I feel like, okay, this is gonna sound weird, but it's interesting in the sense of like, I feel like I've found my job
Okay.
because I felt like the job like I don't know if to explain, but it's just like I'm comfortable at this job.
Okay,
I don't
yeah.
have the urge to like leave or anything like that.
Yeah.
Even though like the staff there are fucking douches and like they just take holidays or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like it just feels comfortable.
That's good. I mean,
And like
that describes like the 7 years I've been working. It's just
Jesus.
comfortable, isn't it?
I don't want to be that comfortable.
But, do you know what? Like, I don't even think, or I don't even feel like it's been that long for me. Like, it doesn't feel like going to a job. It just feels like I'm going to a place to hang out. It's a weird way.
I think that's because like I don't know. This is gonna sound rude, but maybe because like you're not working like 5 days a week. Or I mean, sometimes
Well,
you do.
that's
You
the
do
thing.
it,
Like, yeah, like majority of the time of the year I do.
yeah.
Because like summer, Easter, Christmas. Like, I mean, Christmas I was working
Christmas was nuts.
like, yeah, a lot, like more than 8 hours a day. But it still doesn't feel that bad. Like the pressure gets like, comes to a head at sometimes. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like I don't know, I've got a good team around me, so I'm happy.
Me, the thing that's getting by me is like, at some point I'm gonna take a holiday,
Yeah, you probably should.
and I'm alright. Because I told him the manager, I was like, there's gonna be something happening like huge.
Yeah,
So if I do need to take the time off, like maybe a week or two, I need it. And he was like, that's fine, because I know you go in, you just work.
yeah. So that's what I mean. You've proven yourself, camera. You've proven yourself to the point where
Yeah.
like they trust you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, what is it? It's just like, I don't know. People just don't have like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's younger generation because like, there's like a couple of new guys in my work.
Yeah.
There's one new guy that's actually good, and then the rest is just like, you're some lazy fucker.
I mean, we were talking about this the other day. Like, we can't figure out if it's a new generation thing.
Or it's just them being young because we were
Yeah.
like that at some point, right?
What?
But
Yeah, kinda though. Like,
see, that was like me. I was like that. No,
Ah.
that's too long ago.
I mean, I started
So-
working like pretty young.
Yeah, no, me. I didn't start working until after uni,
Yeah.
and that's late in my life. And I was like, I do not want to be a part of this job. And I just kept hopping constantly.
Yeah.
And it's just now that I was like, I need the stability in my life.
Hmm.
So I think that's what kind of like got me to like now, basically.
Yeah, I think like I don't know if it is a generation thing. I think there's always like lazy people, but I also think
Yeah.
that like I don't know. I also think that the standards of work are too high. Like, people expect you to be working 24/7. Like they expect you, like, workers, you have to be putting in the shift every single day. You're 100% every day, and I that's just not feasible. Like, that's just not how it works. Like, Fridays people probably work harder because they know it's the end of the week. Mondays they're gonna work less because they know it's it's the beginning of the week. You know?
Yeah, I can see that, but I feel like, I don't know, for me it's opposite.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
harder on
For
Monday.
you, it's opposite because you like you know what you're doing, right?
Yeah,
But if you're a younger person and you're
you just want to get the fuck out of there.
exactly, you've seen you're working every day this
Yeah.
week. They don't want to do that, man. Like, and also, like, you expect, like, for instance, my place, like, we've got work emails.
Yeah.
I still check them on my days off. I still do that, even though I
Just in
shouldn't.
case just in case.
in case something's changed, something's happened, like.
Yeah.
But I shouldn't do that. Like that still counts as work. Do you know what I mean?
I guess. I think we just get to that point.
It's just expected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, enough about work. How was your 7th?
I don't know. I've been like mentally preparing for having a birthday. Like getting officially another year older.
Hey man, I've already gone past that, so
I'm officially entering my late 20s.
You've hit that.
Listen, I have not hit. No, it's not your late. That's your mid 20s. That's literally the middle.
Right. As soon as you hit 26, you are already.
That's mid to late.
No, what? No, that's already fucking. That's already.
No, so the way I see it, 20, 21, 22 is like is young, is early 20s.
Okay.
Right, 23, 24, 25. No. 24, 25, 26 is mid 20s. That is pretty much mid 20s, right?
But you've gone past me.
Yeah, but like because there isn't 100 numbers in between 20 and 30.
Yeah, but you've gone past it. It's like rounding it up, right? It's like rounding it up.
That's like doing a race and going just past the halfway point. You go, oh, I'm at the end. That doesn't make sense.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. You're still in the middle. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
It does.
Oh my god, you're one of those people that go like, oh, I'm like nearly 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're dumb.
I mean, if you round out to 20s, yeah, I'm close to 40.
If you drink like a whole cup, you're the sort of person that goes, it's half empty, innit?
Not really. I just thought, it's half. That's it.
So what if you drink a little bit up past half?
It's almost finished.
you had to think about that for a second because you were like, nah, this.
No.
Yeah, you did. There was a slight pause. Go back, check the tape.
No, because it makes sense. I was like, it's almost finished.
It's not nearly finished. If it's like there, you're fucking. Actually, like speaking of that, like proverb thing, you know when people go, oh, like is the half cut, was it half empty or half full? Who the fuck says half full?
I never understood that whole thing. Like, are you a type of person that's half full or half empty? I'm like,
see, when I was younger, right, I took this apart in my head because it really annoyed me when people kept saying, oh, that just means you're pessimistic. No, to me, it depends on the context, right? If you're filling if you're filling the cup up and you go up to halfway, it's half full because you're filling it up. If you've drunk to half, it's half empty. That's the way I think about it.
I get it, right?
Yeah.
But when a person says to you or describes someone like we just did, like we did earlier, you were like, oh, I bet you're like the half. Yeah. I don't understand that saying.
It's because it's because you only see the negative side. So you instead of
what's the positive side?
It's half full. Like saying, like if you said to someone, oh well, I don't really want that glass because it's half empty.
Yeah.
And the other person goes, oh, I actually don't mind drinking that because it's half full. There's a more positive outlook. It's just more of like a metaphor than anything. It's not like an official like psychological test, but
weird. You guys are weird.
You guys, what do you mean?
You guys are weird.
Nah, it's just like one of those things where people try and do a personality test on you to find out what you're like. You
don't know my backstory just because of if I'm half full.
You don't know my life.
I could be half naked. What does that mean?
It means is
it up or down?
It means you go to prison. No, I never understood that kind of stuff anyway. Either.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I'm blurry again. Look at this.
What's going on with your camera?
I don't know. Keep focusing on on the mic.
Dude, fucking.
Hello.
Wait, I was just gonna say. No, I was just gonna say like. I need something to do in my life. I'm in that. I'm getting to that point of my life. Like this happened to me like Friday, yesterday, and actually today.
Yeah.
To like, I'm seeing everything in like such a bleak fucking.
Black and white. I guess I was gonna say, but.
Yeah, but I don't know if this is the right word. Basically, I'm just thinking like if I play a game, right? I'm thinking it's about if I play a game, and I win or lose, what the fuck am I gonna gain out of it? And I see that in everything that I do.
Yeah.
That I want to do.
Yeah.
like even to watch a film or to watch a TV series, I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna get out of this? It's almost like a depressing shit, like part of my life right now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah. I mean, I can understand like
very fucking weird.
that
Like,
that happened to me the other day where like I was sitting on my PC and I was like, I've got a few hours to kill. Let me play a game, and I
yeah,
literally looked at every single game and I was like, why?
yeah,
Like I was like, why do I want to play them? Any of them? Like, there's no
yeah.
achievement for me.
And it's just like I'm not like I don't know. Maybe I need something new in my life. I need a new hobby. I need to
Maybe.
do
I
something.
mean,
But I just
I set myself a target instead. So I ended up playing one of my old games, and then I gave myself a target, and that helped me play it. And then when I actually did play it, I had fun anyway, because I wasn't constantly trying to think about the achievement. That's just me, I'm saying. But
I see.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I tried doing that with like other games. I was just like, why,
Hmm.
why? I was even contemplating like, why the fuck am I even existing at this moment?
Oh
If,
Jesus!
if I'm like getting to this point in my life,
Because
like,
you know it will pass. That's
I
the
know it
reason
will
why,
pop,
right?
and it was just like, what's gonna happen the day after? What's the day after? And it's just like I keep seeing just like it's such a like weird like fucking like it's just gonna sound like I'm like mad
they call it
suicidal.
I think it's called melancholy.
Yeah,
That's what the word
yeah,
is.
and it's just like, is anything gonna happen?
Yeah. See,
Like
like
you know,
I don't know. I feel for me, I feel like when I get into those moods, I know that it will pass, and I know that when it does, I'll find enjoyment in things again. But you could
and
try.
that's
I
not,
mean, you could try and find something new, but whether or not that's gonna fix it, I use fix like that. I don't really. I don't think anyone really knows what will do and fix it and all that stuff. But
yeah.
it's. I think that's one of those things where as you keep going, you will find something. Especially if you've got to change the scenery or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully soon in a way, but
Yeah.
it's just like it's. I'm in that like honestly mood in the past couple of like days, and it's just like I'm back to work tomorrow. I'm like, the fuck, man, like, and it's just gonna be
The Monday
like,
blues.
and yeah, it's gonna be like another fucking cycle of like, oh, Monday, and then all of a sudden, oh, it's Friday, and then fucking, oh, it's Monday again.
But
And it's
I
like,
like I don't mean this in any
weird,
like disrespect way, but
racist.
but like because I'm kind of the same since COVID. I
Yeah,
haven't been able to go anywhere, do anything, or do something with my money, or do something with my spare time, or anything like that. So like, and I feel like you're kind of the same. So like, at the end of the work week, right? You'll spend money on like, shopping,
yeah,
electricity, all that shit, whatever, bills basically. But there's
yeah,
nothing there for you to enjoy. There's no
yeah.
enjoyment part that you for yourself apart from savings, if that gives you enjoyment. But like, it's not like you're going to the cinema, or it's not like you're going out with your friends or your mates to the bar or something like that. It's literally the same cycle, and I think that's what you need to break is the cycle.
No, but even that, even like going out with friends, it's just like, what am I getting out of this?
Enjoyment. That's all you're meant to get. Like you're meant to just get time that you're spent. Like you're not meant to get like a transaction.
I don't know. I can't. I don't know if it's just like I'm being like mad depressed or something. But it's just
Hmm.
I honestly can't see it.
Yeah. I mean that's usually like the case is when you can't see past the clouds, right? You can't see past the grey
Yeah,
sky.
and then it's like
But you know yourself that there
yeah,
is something there, right? Because you've experienced it
cause
before.
like what is it? I use it when at work when I'm at work. That's how I get past work. It's like at some point there's gonna be a new day
I mean, like yeah,
after all this is getting shit. But it's just I can't have that. I don't know. I just can't have that with my life at the moment. Or maybe I just need something new and new scenery or
I
whatever.
think at
But
the same time, dude, like you need to just like feel sad. Like everyone needs to feel
yeah, I'm
no, but
feeling sad.
no, but everyone
Constantly.
needs to feel that. Like that's what I'm saying. Everyone needs to feel that. Like
Yeah,
people keep thinking they get into their heads where they need to be happy 100% of the times. Like this isn't 1984. Like it's not meant to be like, oh, I have to be happy, happy, happy. If you've
yeah,
had something bad happen to you, or you've had a hard time, then feel sad. There's no time limit on when you should get better. Like,
yeah. True.
do you know what I mean? Like, and you've always done this. Like, you've held yourself to a standard where you need to be doing better, right? But like, just take your time. Like, honestly, like, you know how quickly things can change. Like, so that's what I would say. But you don't have to believe
Just
it. You just
Shoot,
it just will happen.
shoot me.
Shoot you. But you don't have to believe it. But it will
Yeah.
happen. That's the thing.
Mm. Yeah.
Like, I mean, I can quote you like countless people that I know in my life where their lives have changed in one day. Like, and it's all just changed.
Give me one.
I can't say their names on stream, but I'll tell you afterwards on the recording.
Okay.
I'm not gonna out my mates, but
Put you in a spot.
but like there's multiple examples where like one thing has happened, and their whole for the better or for the worse, it's changed. You know what I mean? So,
Because I mean, I don't want to say anything like at the moment, but it's like I feel like I've like recently anyway, the past 2 months, I've been thinking of what I want to do in my life,
yeah,
right? But I'm not getting there at the moment because I feel like my life at the moment is just it's at a standstill,
Hmm.
and like I want to go back to my original goal in life is to be like a firefighter basically,
yeah,
and I feel like I need to start doing other things. But at the moment, life is just such a fucking like I want to like leap forward immediately. I can't be like I can't be in the middle. I can't be going through that middle stuff. I just want to be from here to there.
that's that Gen Z mentality, like where it's just like I want to be straight into management, like
Right, but it's not so much like get to like from here to five straight away. I mean like because I want to start like getting stuff like like getting things like losing weight, training
yeah,
myself for that thingy. But it's just fucking it's like this thick ass wall
hmm.
that I have to get through first and then start doing it.
Well, I think like like for me anyway, like that's the biggest thing that holds a lot of people back, and it held me back for a long time. Is like it's saying, okay, I just want to get everything prepared, and I want to get things sorted, and then I'll start it, rather than just going, no, I'm gonna start today. Like even if you just go, oh, I want to lose weight, right? So I'm gonna eat better starting today, and it doesn't matter. Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying like it's just it takes these steps of someone just going, because you know how someone says when they do a diet, they go, oh, I'll start next week. I'll start on Monday. Like, no, just start now. Like, there's literally nothing stopping you from starting now, from doing it.
Yeah, because I go to that. I've already started it. Like,
Yeah.
I've already lessened my portions.
Yeah.
I've actually like the whole technique I told you. Like I drink like 2 cups of water a day.
Yeah.
Before meal.
Yeah.
Kind of like just gets me doing. Then I'm also doing like intermittent fasting where I eat every 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like so it's just I've already started it, but it's just I don't know. Like I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like I need that leap.
Yeah.
In life, and I need like a little kick in the cheeks just to get started.
Yeah, and I think like eventually that's I mean, especially soon, that's gonna happen. Like and things will get kickstarted. I think in that regard, like with a lot of things changing, because some people crave routine. Like some people love routine.
I want it now.
Yeah,
I want it.
Like they love to have routine. But funny enough, it sounds like you also don't want it. Like at least in your spare time, you don't want the routine.
Yeah, I want it. I do want it, but it's such a weird circumstances like right now. Like I want it in my spare time. Like right now I want to do it, but it's like I don't want to start it just in case, like, because there's something huge happening in the whatever weeks, So it's like I could start doing it, but
you see what I mean? That's also the thing. Is like, I could start instead of starting now.
Yeah.
And just doing it.
No, I'll be back. Give me 10 minutes. I'm gonna go for a jog.
Yeah. I was like, oh shit! I got to pause the recording.
Do a quick
the inspiration is hit. It actually brings me to something I remember watching ages ago, which was a guy. I don't know who his name is. I don't know anything about him. All I know is I watched one thing about what he said, and it was like his whole tagline was "Motivation is a myth." Like motivation doesn't exist. Like when somebody says like I can't find the motivation, I can't I need to find the motivation to get out of bed in the morning or to go to the gym or anything like that. He said there isn't such a thing as a motivation. Like this was his whole idea.
I feel like I've heard of it.
Yeah, and it's I probably said it to you over the years as well, to be fair. But like it's something where like it kind of resonated with me. I don't believe it fully, but I do believe that there are certain times when you say to yourself like I can't find the motivation to do something. It's just you going, I don't want to do it, in a roundabout way. Like, and I'm not saying for stuff like serious stuff like mental health, but I'm talking like in terms of going to the gym
Like
or
physical stuff or
eating
like
healthy or something
changing
like
your
that.
life,
Yeah,
basically. Yeah.
it's like
Okay.
it happened for me because I was like, oh, I can't be asked to go to the gym. It's usually what I would
Mm.
say, and then I'll go in the voice in the back of my head is just sort of like that same thing that he said. It's like
Mm.
that you're just using that as an excuse. Like
Yeah.
motivation isn't a physical thing or emotional thing. It's just
Yeah.
you deciding I can't be asked today.
Mm.
And what I end up doing is I get up and I go to the gym and I'm 100% better for it. Do you
Mm.
see what I mean? Like, and I kind of feel like it feeds into the same thing. Like I've been wanting to drive for a long time, for like the last year.
What's stopping you?
Exactly.
Weak.
No, exactly. Like what is stopping me? And usually what ends up happening is what I convince myself of is it's time. Like I'm working on this. I'm doing like streaming as well. Like I have daily chores and shit I have to do, shopping, household stuff I need to do. But there is a time in the day to do it. Like
Yeah.
everyone has time in the day to do it. Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
was it
Yeah.
that fucking girl said that everyone has 24 hours, same 24 hours? Like, do you know what I mean? The same sort of like respect as that.
Yeah.
It is kind of true to a certain point.
Yeah. I think Arnold Schwarzenegger said it. It's like, yo, everyone has 24 hours, but like everyone wants to sleep for like what 8 hours a day. When you
Yeah.
just sleep 6 and then have those 2 extra hours, do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
that's for me. That's bad advice, but that's just me personally. I love the guy, but you need your sleep. Sleep is like one of the most important things you can get. But like,
I can work on 7. I'm alright.
I work on 7 as well. But like, I'm not saying
Yeah.
like it's 7 to 8 hours. If you have any less
Yeah.
than 7, then you start to deteriorate as the weeks go on. Like
Yeah.
slippery
You start
slope.
losing your mind.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
and that also like, and what annoys me about work in general, like a normal 9 to 5 job, you don't have fucking time for yourself, man. Like, you literally
dread.
you're traveling there, then you're traveling back. You're working
Yeah.
the 9 to 5. You come home. You're getting yourself ready for work. By that time, you've
Yeah.
got 2 hours left. And like for people like us, like when you're streaming as well, you have even less time. Like that you're
Oh
trying
yeah,
to
yeah,
make an
yeah.
income on.
Yeah. So I think it's definitely a hard. I mean, unless like if you give up
Yeah.
one of those.
But I reckon I can make it work, and I think I can. Like, and that's why I've been
Yeah.
doing it. And then don't get me wrong, I do enjoy streaming. Like, and I do enjoy work, and I do enjoy doing things. It's just like what people expect of you is also like another thing. You know, people expect you to just do it and just carry on.
Yeah.
And especially when you try and
Yeah.
explain to someone like, "Oh, I stream as well," they're like, "I don't know what that is." Like, oh, that's not really work, is it? Like,
Yeah, I said this to this old guy at work, and he
yeah.
was like, "Oh, you must be making a fuck ton of money." I'm like,
It's like really.
"Well, if I was making a ton, I would not be
Yeah,
here."
exactly.
I would not be here doing. But I don't know, like I kind of like the whole balance of me because I do like. Okay, let me give you an example. If I was in a 9 to 5 job
Hmm.
in an office work area and coming home streaming, I would blow my brains out.
Yeah, my eyes would be fucked.
I would. It's not just that. It's
No, I mean another thing on top of that. I'd be blind, like
yeah.
in 10 years.
But I feel like because I do a physical work and I stream,
Yeah,
my mind is not full. It's not enclosed into 4 walls.
yeah.
So by the time I get home stream, I'm okay. You
No,
know?
I agree. Like I would love an office job actually because it's
I'm the
fucking
opposite,
easy.
man.
No, but because it would be fucking easy.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it for longer than 6 months though. Like
I can't
it
do
would
office
it would probably get me a lot of money, but I probably couldn't do it for longer than 6 months.
Yeah. I've said this to myself, right? As much as I love and I'm grateful that I got my degree in animation stuff, right? I think deep down, and I think I've fully accepted this in my life. Deep down, I don't want to be in a fucking like in a company where I'm being like in a way I'm being forced to make my hobby as a work
Yeah,
and being in a room or being in a cubicle and just be stuck there for like however many hours a day. I think I'll accept it, and I think I'm better off being a physical worker
Hmm.
and then having a hobby on the side as a whatever income, like you know.
yeah. I tend to agree. I don't think people should be like they say you should work in your passion.
Yeah,
But I do kind of disagree with that. Like, it depends on what your passion is, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't mean this in any disrespectful way to anyone who's got a degree. But one of the best decisions I ever made was not getting a degree.
Yeah.
Like, for me, I'm not in debt. Like I didn't.
I'm broke.
I didn't waste like 3 to 4 years of my life, like
Yeah.
doing something that I ended up not wanting to do anyway.
Yeah.
Like, and I think that's what, like, I don't know. To be fair, if I had better teachers, I would have taken a degree. I didn't get told about clearing. Is one of the reasons why I didn't go to uni.
Oh, okay.
I never got informed about clearing. No one told me about this. Like, so when I got to the point, and I think I got rejected from my offer,
Yeah.
so I think it was like a day later, someone was like, "Oh, why didn't you try clearing?" And I was like, "I don't know what that is." And he's like, "Oh, well, you call them up and you get." I was like, "Oh, wow, okay." I had no idea.
No one, yeah.
And I was
They don't
like,
teach you
I
shit.
could have called him up again after that, but then I kind of took that as a sign and was just like,
Yeah. I think.
don't need to do it.
I mean, in a way, it kind of worked out. It was like a
Yeah.
good and also bad thing
Yeah.
because I met you guys
Yeah.
through that.
Yeah, it was so
But at the
weird.
same time, it's like it's a fucking waste.
Yeah.
Like I could have. I've literally, especially with now, like things like website like Skillshare, where you could literally just pay like a monthly or a one-off fee, and they'll teach you
Yeah.
what you need for that course. And there's a fuck ton of courses out.
Well, I did, what was that? Coursera. Where I
Yeah.
did my Greek mythology and Roman mythology, like, course. And, like, that was totally free. And that was all online. I did it on computer and I got my certificate and everything.
Yeah, yeah. When I was learning my Korean,
Yeah.
it's free,
Yeah.
and I can get a free certificate.
Yeah.
But I never finished it. And I was
Yeah.
so sad because I never fucking finished it.
That could be
I
a
wish
thing
I
to
really
learn
did.
again, if you wanted
I
to.
was thinking of doing that again, but maybe like Japanese or like.
I would love to do
maybe-
Japanese. I tried.
maybe-
I learned the hiragana, like alphabet,
Yeah.
and then it moved on to kanji, and I was like, I can't do this. Like not yet.
Kanji hits different.
Like when I saw there was 4 different same symbols for a tree, I was like, oh fuck me. Like I could barely stumble my way through English.
I was even thinking of like retouching my main language, just Tagalog.
Yeah, that'd be
Just
good.
taking and just like not that like I prefer speaking it than writing it down.
Yeah, yeah,
Because I feel like writing it down is just there's so much fucking like unnecessary like letters,
yeah.
and it's just like why?
I was trying to learn like Spanish again, like
Yeah,
because that's one of the bases, one of the basic languages and really easy one to learn. In what this is coming from Spanish talkers, like they all say that apparently it's easy to learn. That's like, and then even now like I learned some of it and I can hear like someone have a conversation and I pick up a few words here and there and stuff like that.
yeah.
Like, but I don't think like Duolingo and all that stuff is a good way to learn. Like,
I think in some sense it is. Like
yeah,
that's how I
but-
learned the first few bits.
yeah,
Of,
but that's what it
Korean.
does. It teaches you the first few bits, and then I don't think you can
Yeah.
learn a language fluently through Duolingo. Like,
No,
you need to be talking to somebody that speaks it.
Yeah, and I think when I was doing my Korean thing, I had like an actual teacher.
Yeah,
Which it was pre-recorded, but it'll tell you how she would say it and how you say it in a certain like mannerism. If you
Yeah.
talk to a friend or a normal person or just a random dude or to the elder,
yeah,
the way I would imitate the way she would speak it.
yeah,
So I would speak it to you differently than to someone who is I met someone in the street.
yeah,
Like so and she gave like a good example, but I feel like in Duolingo and things like that, they give you like the most basic things of like almost like a how are you, what do you do, and how
yeah.
like,
It's
what-
almost
what-
like
what is my name?
it's almost like a language learning kit for if you go on holiday. Is what it's for. Like
Yes,
what it
yes,
feels
yes.
like anyway. But like the way you should be learning it is from various videos I've like watched that trying to teach people how to learn it. Is
Basic.
it's called I can't remember what it's called. Immersive. It's called immersive learning, where you're meant to put yourself into like people talking to you and having conversations, and you pick it up really quickly. That's how babies and stuff learn really quickly. And
Yeah.
you're reading stuff like newspapers or articles or watching videos in that language, and you will pick it up really quickly. Like I got a colleague at work. This guy speaks Spanish, Italian, English. Like he's native to England, and he speaks I think Portuguese as well, which is kind of like Spanish but like different.
Yeah.
But he knows all these languages, and the way he did it is he lived in that country for 6 months, and he just learnt it like instantly. And I was like, I mean, some people might have that kind of brain, I don't know, but
Yeah.
I feel like if you are in that country, that's how you're gonna learn it. Or if you can't be in that country, you need to find somebody who can speak it with you. You know?
Yeah. You might just go home to look around the person. I'm like, oh, by the way, where you from?
Yeah.
I would like to be friends with you because I want to learn
Well,
your language.
they have apps apparently that you can get a pen pal like, and you teach them English and they teach you Spanish or something, or vice versa, whatever, something else. And you can do that. You can like talk to them, pre-record your messages, and go, okay, your pronunciation needs to be like this, and then they do the same for you. It's like an exchange thing. There is an app like that. There's multiple apps like that. But
Something I might look into.
yeah, and that is the better way to learn apparently, from judging from all the linguists and all that stuff. Like actually, funny enough, on a related one. Have you ever heard of this? There's a school in America where it's for army officers and army like people, and it teaches you the language in like 5 months. Like, and you become fluent. Like, there are other languages that are harder, like Chinese or Russian or stuff like that. They take a little bit longer. No, it's like an intense course, where you're learning like 8 hours a day.
Yeah, no, I don't want that.
No, it's only, well, you can't anyway. You need to be military, but like this is to get people to go into the other countries like and learn those things really quickly to be like spies or whatever like that. Like, where they have to go there.
God damn.
And it's really hard to get into apparently. Yeah. Like you need to be smart to get in there apparently.
Yeah, no. I'm pretty average. I'm alright.
Do you know the worst thing is? If to apply for that school, you put your top 3 choices for languages, and you might not even get any of them, and they just put you on a random language. So it's like it's just because they need linguists. It's so deep.
Like top, it's like I don't know, like Spanish, Japanese, Korean, right?
Yeah.
All right, you're gonna learn Swahili.
Yeah.
South African, and what?
you literally is like you're learning Russian. Go. And
yeah,
it's like,
what the fuck?
Yeah.
You're gonna. Sorry, that's.
Well, actually, one of the last things I heard about was apparently YouTube are demonetizing certain videos if you say a swear word within the first 30 seconds of the video. So I don't know if you're going to notice it from now on, like anyone that you watch, if they make money from that content, the first 30 seconds you'll notice they don't swear at all.
Oh damn! I sworn in this video.
Yeah, no, I mean, we don't get monetized, so it doesn't matter. But like a lot of content creators also not muffle out, what they call bleep it out their swear words anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, you'll notice that if they try not to swear now in the first 30 seconds.
I've seen it happen on on Facebook thingy, like videos where they literally bleep it out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's just a random video of a guy just hitting his leg and saying, "Shit, fuck."
I don't know why swearing has become such a horrible thing for people. Like, it's just a word, man. Like,
I think it's just.
I know it's a dangerous line to say, but it means nothing.
I mean, I think it's because again, I'm just gonna probably. This has been used many times. I think it's because it's easy accessible, like the whole like social media thing. So I think younger people or like kids are finding it easier like to come across it.
Dude, like the younger people, if they're gonna be sheltered from the word fuck, like trust me, they can search much worse on the internet.
You say that, right? Do you remember that character from iCarly?
I didn't watch iCarly.
Oh god! Basically, there's this girl, the main character. Her name was like Miranda Krosgov or something, right?
Right.
I've seen iCarly so many times in my life when I was growing up. The first time I heard her say like "fuck," it felt so weird. Yeah. And I was like, my childhood is
ruined.
Slightly ruined.
You've ruined it.
Because she said it, I was like, what the fuck, man? it's so weird.
How dare you say that?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like hearing the Queen like say fuck.
Yeah, and it's just like.
That would be so funny.
It's like a head turner.
She should do that before she like goes.
Oh bless.
Just be like, fuck. Just break character. She's all cockney and shit. Want some bangers and mash. Anyway.
Oh god, man. Yeah.
All right. On that bombshell, we're gonna leave it for this week's episode. Leave a like, all that good stuff. Thank you for the loyal viewers that we get. And we'll be back again next week, Monday.
Yay!
Peace.